Getting this figured out, folks. Just 1 second here. Now I know everybody's moving around here. This is a new setting for me. So basically, not only is this a preview night, but it's also a troubleshooting night. Let me see. Put my CNI balls on here, folks. Just a matter of getting. I've got to get another easel. Get a couple different easels. Amidst the move, I was like, oh, I've got my easels, that I usually use for the auctions. Nope, don't have them. So, gotta go grab them tomorrow. Blah, 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 tomorrow. But the good news is improvise, adapt, overcome. And let's see here. No one's commented yet because you don't have a set of balls, but that's okay. Let me see here. Someone going to say anything? Or is there 3 people going to be like choking their puds? I can cancel a preview. Don't thank God for saying something. Amidst stroking meat, playing video games or watching a new mindless episode of some dumb show they have on modern television, fucking say something. But, yep. No, I'm not selling goddamn ball cards. I'm not selling ball cards. No, I'm not selling ball cards. Whoa, okay. So we're doing a preview. It's a little troubleshooting going tonight. Like I said, I've got a motherfucker you. I gotta go out and get some easels because my other ones are, well, I don't know where the fuck they're at. I asked Susan, she's like, whoa, and I'm like, oh God. When I start getting, I'm like, oh, I'm in trouble now. Oh, I haven't watched a superhero movie or TV show since Avengers Endgame. And the reason being is fucking I hate the woke fucking fucking what's that shit called when the social butterflies, fucking social justice warriors. I'm not into that BS. So, I don't watch them no more. Don't even what's up there, KEW? Can't remember who it is. It's impossible to keep up with all the names. But yeah, fucking I just SJW, social justice warriors. I mean, I prefer my fucking Thor to be the mighty Thor that made his first appearance in During the Mystery. I'm not into Spider Boy, Spider Bitch, Spider Cunt, Spider Fuck, whatever, clusterfuck. By the way, people hit the like button. Sharing is caring. Share me out. Let people know about me. Oh, Disney's killed it. I might watch Swamp Thing. I may watch Swamp Thing. That's maybe that. My bad that. And I just I don't know. I just like I said, I've just gotten to where the movies really those after Avengers Endgame, I was so disgusted by the way, I mean, portrayal of Thor as some fat dude and all this other shit. I'm just like, eh, you know, didn't do much for me. I mean, that's just me. But yeah, and it's gonna be better set up in here when I do my auction. Like I'm gonna have, you'll see shit behind me. I'm gonna have the monitor different. Right now it's just practice, man. It's gonna look a lot different. So we're not doing an auction on Sunday. The reason I'm not doing an auction on Sunday is that, well, you got these 4th of July pussies that are like, they're like this. They're like, I'm suddenly patriotic fucking for one day. Yeah, man. Yeah, America. Then I'm like, oh, okay, bitch. You just left a homeless veteran in the street and didn't even give him a penny. Get the fuck out of here. So people are like patriotic for one day. So they'll be like, while they're missing out, while they're missing out bidding on this badass book, they're like, oh, I have my finger inside my kid's ass and my wife and friends and family at a fireworks sparkler festival. I'm like, I don't care. I ain't helping me none. Oh, just letting you know. And I'm like, Queer Giraffe don't care. He really doesn't care. But I'll give you the Little Dick Award. Like the Oscars, I'll be like a Little Dick Award. But they'll be like, oh, I'm not available for 4th of July weekend. I'm like, bitch, most of these motherfuckers they ain't served anything. They ain't even served a fucking Slurpee at 7-Eleven, but they're gonna be like, I'm incapacitated for the 4th of July. I'm not around. I'm like, so I'll do it on Sunday. I'm not going to do it on Sunday. I'm not going to do it on Sunday because of that. I'm looking at doing it the following Sunday, and I got a few people going, I want you to do it sooner. Well, Monday's out because that's the day before the 4th. Sunday's out because that's when everybody's going to make lame excuses as to why they couldn't make my show. And it's been 4 months, guys, and I've missed you. I actually have missed you. But it's been 4 months since I've done my last show. And, I did one about 3 months ago, but that was lame. It was just a quick pop-up thing. I don't even count that. But for a full-blown auction series, this is the first time, And so tonight, like I said, I'm just going to go through books. I want to show them off, I'm going to bring up books. I'm going to show you, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and let you see what I have. So if I have 0 people, that's fine. If I have, one person, I'm actually going to take some of these out to show you and show you that if there's any discrepancies. I'll give you my idea on grades. So this isn't just, a fuck off session. This is a session for if you're serious about coming and bidding in the upcoming show, you need to see some of these books, and I'm going to go over them, some of them with detail, overall nice looking books here. I know most of you guys suffer from ADD because your parents probably took too much fucking crack, cocaine, whatever else, but hey, it's okay. The whole world's like that now, so we live in a fucking a damn zombie apocalypse, But yeah, that's a gorgeous book right here. I mean, someone could go balls deep in that. Will it be any early Transformers? Like Transformers what? It is the home of the good deal, Amelia. Good to see you. Or you mean like the actual action figures? I've sold Optimus Prime on my live feed. You know, I sold one with the original box, but it was the original packaging, but it wasn't unopened. And I think I've sold because at one point in time I was doing a lot of toys. And when toys got slept, you know what? I don't think I have any this time, but I mean, I've sold Transformers #1 newsstand, Transformers #1 direct, Transformers #1 over easy, Transformers #1 this and that, and visibly, a 9.8 and a 9.6 and all that, 8, 6, 9s and everything else. But I've sold plenty of Transformers, comic books. That's so I guarantee I've sold the whole run. In fact, I know I sold a whole run of them one time to one guy. But and this was a run that had like the newsstands and direct. It's pretty wild. But is there some kind of movie announcement on Transformers now? Are they announcing a Transformers movie or something? Oh no. Like I said, I'm old school. My blood gets boiling when I see fucking comics from the 1930s and 40s and 50s. Hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. I got to do something real quick. Got to go off screen. Jake, you're a bad dog. Also, guys. Grabbing another stack here, guys. Got some Golden Age in here too, and over there. Oh yeah, I tell you what, that'll keep you busy. The high numbers are the tougher ones to get in decent shape. They're tougher than the first issues. Like the high number Transformers, like the last issue and all that, those are always beat up. Just like Star Wars, the last Star Wars, Volume 1 issue. I mean, I've sold 9/8 of it, but it's tougher to find in higher grade than how Star Wars 1. Oh, very low print run. You can go on eBay, and if you got enough money, you can bully your way and just buy the whole run. It's going to cost you a fortune to buy a whole run together. But you're going to, go into shops, going to shows, and building it kind of that way. Kind of like with me. I still have my sports card sets that I built. I'm old. I built them in the late 70s up through the 90s, up to the early 90s. Still got them, Still got my whole set of 84 Topps football, that kind of thing. Or 1978 was the first year that I started buying ball cards, and I was buying Wacky Packages cards too, that was Garbage Pail Kids before Garbage Pail Kids. Really, old people know what that is. But I like to hunt. I'm that way. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go through some shit here. I'm going to explain to newcomers. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I don't know. I have an idea what it is, but I'm thinking it through. I've pitched it to a few of my people. I don't know. So I'm thinking it through. But rest assured, when I do my giveaways, it's not something stupid. Like, I'm not going to be like, hey guys, here's an Avengers number 290. Don't tell nobody. But I give away good shit, so my guys know. Susan wanted me to show these. These are represses of the Butcher albums. I have them up available on my show. It's not the original Butcher album. Have I sold the Butcher album for the Beatles? Yes, I have. Yeah, I've sold the original Butcher album twice. But these are represses. These are, about $250 represses. They're rarer represses of the Butcher album. One's sealed, not open. The other one was Still has a seal, but it was open. But yeah, that's one of the two of the things that'll be there. I got some crazy shit. I've got this 1949 Ring magazine with Jake the Bull LaMotta on the cover. Ring magazine was like the Bible of boxing for decades, and that one's 1949. It's one of the more iconic covers with the bull on the cover with Jake the Bull LaMotta. In fact, speaking of a bull, I have a bull here with me. Jake, where you at, bull? You're able to say hi to Jake. Get over here, Jake. I got the bull right here, folks. He's a beast. Get over here. Get into the screen. What are you afraid of? Get into the screen, boy. He hates it when I make that sound. Now you're an attention whore, huh? Let me give you the little dick award. Yeah, but anyways, all right, Jake, go. Quit headbutting me. Go. Get. He's looking for Susan. She's out grabbing a few things. Yeah, you know what? I mean, so one of the books I was considering doing was the New Mutants 87 first cable appearance, graded CBCS 9.2 yellow label with, Liefeld's signature on there, like certified. I was thinking about doing that as a giveaway. Yeah, but that's badass. I've had some people who've been jonesing over that beautiful 1949 Ring boxing magazine with Jake the Bull LaMotta on it, the Raging Bull movie that De Niro did. I got some others over this way. I'll show you in a minute. This one here is just a nice blue label CGC 1.5 Green Lantern #1. That'll be in the show, the upcoming show. I'll be promoting the hell out of it, so you'll know what date it is. Like I said, I'm not going to do Sunday because there's too many of these fireworks pussies that are like, they'll make a dumb excuse and say that they were fingering their friend in the ass at a 4th of July festival and they couldn't make the auction. And I've talked to some really good friends of mine and some people that I respect, and they've all told me, said, dude, dog, Sunday will be a disaster because of all the 4th of July bullshit people. This is my new home down here in Florida, sunny Florida. So this will be one of the books that's going to be going up. Someone will win this book. Someone will walk away with this book in an auction war. I'm here to liquidate, guys. I'm not like these other pussies out here that are like, I'll keep like the same book up for 5 hours. I'm going through doing preview right now, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of talking and BSing. But when I run a show, and these guys know, no, he's not. No, he's not. Liefeld's not cheap. But when I do a show, I move. I move fast. We're going to have an ABCD rack up here. And the ABC rack will have buy it nows of different prices up here. And then I'll have an auction rack, which will be sitting on an easel. And I'll have the book on a stand. Like this would be like the stand, except the screen's going to look better. Like I want to have things in better view. Things got crazy today. You ever have one of them days where everything fucking crazy happened? This be the day for me. So anyways, that said, I ended up, this today was crazy. You name it, I've had it happen today. And then I had everybody, I had a bunch of mutt faces humping my leg going, hold 180, you got to hold 181, 182, you got an AF-15, because they know I'm doing a show soon. So they're all like humping my fucking leg. The top ropes, yes. You come in my auction, you do stupid things. You start promoting your own live thing. Like I'll tell people like if I decide to plug you as far as telling people about your own show or talking about your business, I'll do that. But for people coming on here, just like especially some rogue person that I don't even know, if they come on my show and all of a sudden start going, "Hey, come to Silly Bob's Great Whatnot Show," I mean, I'd be like, "Hey, Silly Bob, slap on my knob, over the top ropes, you're gone." And then I'll sound the bell and I'll say, "Ring a fucking ding ding." Thanks for referring to Mark. Welcome here, Esteban. Yeah, we're a rough crew here, but you know what though? I'm good to my people. I have a lot of people. I'm one of the first people to run live auctions on Facebook about 7 years ago. Back then, it was less than a dozen of us. It might have been about 6 of us across the country. It was just a small group, a small circle of us sellers. And of course, overnight everybody deputized themselves. They're like, "I'm a seller. I'm a seller. I'm a seller too. I'm a seller. I'm a seller too." And of course, 99% of them were operating out of a bedroom, and while their parents were asleep or something, but yeah, oh dude, you think that's funny? You ain't seen shit yet. I just for some reason people think I'm funny, and I'm like, I don't know. I just fucking I show them a picture of my goddamn family, and they fucking start laughing. I'm like, look, it's my fucking family right here. Look at them. Oh my god, Martians, But no, not really. But I definitely for people who are weak jellyfish motherfuckers that have millennialism going through their blood, I'm not the guy. If you it might be my voice. Who knows? Why? You think I have a crazy voice or something? What? Because I sound rough? Hey, that's the way I roll. Hey, at least I'm not like gargling with water, like, "Hello, people." I'm not like that, But probably for fucking talking too much over my life. My grandmother always told me my mouth would be the ruination of me. And now I make money doing it, but I'm not sucking no cock on the fucking street though. That's for certain. I'm a power hitting right fielder, so I won't be taking showers with any of you in the middle of the night or anything. Maybe with a smoking hot woman. But yeah. Anyways, that book here I showed off. I'm gonna bring some up here to undress for you, some books, so you guys get horny and pop boners and all this shit and start beating your asses off the Superman shit. Got this book here. I'm gonna show it off. I want to open it up. I want to let you see the book. Look, I know right now Emilio is probably eating a fucking plate of cookies that Chris Hansen from Dateline fucking left at his front doorstep, and he's fucking beating off right now, getting hot and feverish, looking at this Black Panther book that I'm undressing. Look at the gloss on that shit. See? I'd have a good mind to lay a fucking on Black Panther right now. Who knows? I like the gloss. Look at that. That is fucking smoking hot. It's complete, fully intact. A sugar-free, fat-free, sodium-free, gluten-free. It's not exactly altogether problem-free. So some dickhead years ago decided to write 5 cent, 5C, in ballpoint pen. Is that ballpoint pen? Let me see. If that's not ballpoint pen, we're in business. Let me see. Actually, we're in luck. It's number 2 pencil. The deuce. It's actually number 2. I bet you Chris Hansen would. So it's actually number 2 pencil. That will clean and press off. That's number 2 pencil there. That's good. So the 5 cent mark there is done in number 2 pencil. So Thank God. I hadn't looked at that closely. I just had these, crash into my front doorsteps the other day. I'm thinking this is somewhere. I'm thinking this is somewhere probably. Let me see before I start talking about a grade or anything, but I'd say it's somewhere. Let me look at the inside before I render a grade. I believe it is the Black Panther. Doo, doo, doo. It is fully intact. Actually, there is number two lead pencils. Yes, there is. Go research it. Actually, there is. Yeah, there are different there are different grades of lead pencil. But that's a good question though. Needs a clean and press. You can see that. I would say at this point right now, I put it somewhere in the 5.5 range. Being that that's number two pencil, that'll easily come off. The 5 cent mark on the front cover is number two pencil. Yeah, 5.5. Hey, what's up? D Benedetto, my brother from another mother. We're showing off some funny books. Now that's a clean book. I say it's a 5.5. You know, I'll never tell you what a book's going to clean and press to. That's just my opinion. Is it's unethical. It's unethical to tell people, oh, it'll press to this. Because I've had people during shows go, will it press to this much? I'm like, well, first of all, I don't know who you're going to use for cleaning and pressing. And there's the centerfold there, complete to the centerfold. Like I said, the only issue with this, that's number two pencil. That'll easily clean off. That's number two pencil right there. That's the only problem. Look how nice that glistens. Solid book though. 5.5 copy. All day long. Yeah, because I'm actually training right now to compete. Like I'll go work out again this evening after I'm done here. Oh I'm definitely jacked. I'm definitely I'm definitely more yeah, I'm definitely more, there. Thank you, man. I've worked my ass off, guys. I mean, um, I pushed the sled the other night, um, like 8 full laps on the AstroTurf with the sled, and worked my fucking ass off, man. I mean, I did. I worked my fucking ass off, but thank you. I'm trying to be. Oh, I'll be better than this. I've got about another 50 pounds to drop. I'm gonna stay heavyweight, and I'm gonna do some submission wrestling competition. I'm already talking to a couple of catch wrestling promoters. That's like submission wrestling. It's a lot like jujitsu. It's basically pro wrestling before it went fake. Well, before it went, I don't want to say fake because that their performers are great athletes, but before it went to being a fix, like a predetermined. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I've been working out, and I'm still grinding at it, work in progress. But we're going to get the 225 is what I'm going to be competing at, and I'm going to wreck people's lives at that weight. That will stay heavy though. Susan, she's running out. She's grabbing shit for me right now. She's grabbing some provisions. She's grabbing provisions for us right now. So that's what's going on there. And so that's the scoop on that. I'll show this one off here in a second. That's one of Carmine Infantino's. Oh, I will. Shoot, you might catch her because she's going to say hi on here before the end of the evening here. This Fighting Air Force one here, 1946. Thank you. Appreciate it. This one's 1946. That's actually one of Carmine Infantino's earliest works. You know, same Carmine Infantino. But, yep. That's Carmine Infantino work here. That's also Carmine Infantino, but that's 1946. So, yeah, anyways, this is one of them. You know, my pit bull, yeah, he's a big show-off. Jake, you're a show-off. He's also a natural-born asshole. Get over here. You're a bad, bad dog. He is an official mascot. You're an ascot, and not the kind you wear. Boom. Yeah, you know, it's not super high grade. It's super affordable, and it'll be one that goes up in our upcoming show. Like I said, I'm doing previews tonight. I'm letting people see. Thank you. Appreciate that. You know, a lot of work goes in. So this is Flash 139, first reverse flash. You know, a lot of work goes into these shows. You know, all right. Hold on a second, guys. He's telling me he asked, you got to go bathroom? Yeah, you got to go bathroom. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, get your mangy ass out there. Crazy thing, the dog actually lets himself in. He'll let himself back in, actually. Crazy shit. But yeah, we're gonna go through and show off some more sick books. You know, boom. Right, I don't have my easels for whatever reason. I couldn't find my easels tonight. So that's kind of the problem here is that my regular easels, and I'm also trying to figure out how I'm going to work the camera in here. I need to get something that's going to keep me at a good level thing for the ABCD rack. Yeah, I've got one in here that'll give you a fucking comic nerd boner. Yeah, we got some. And I got some other ones too. That'll go up for bids on the first night of the auctions. I'm not selling anything tonight, and people said, "Oh my God, sell out tonight." I'm like, well, I can't. You know, I promote it as such. You know, it wouldn't be fair to my followers. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I think animals are better than people, smarter. Nice newsstand here, a good-looking book. You know, preliminary on this, I'd say somewhere in the, before I open it, I'd say somewhere in the 7.0 range, something like that. Oh, cool. Man, those first 6 Hulks, man, ain't no joke. You know what's harder to find than Hulk #1 is Hulk #2. Well, people go, well, I see more Hulk #2s. I'm like, because no one wants to sell their Hulk #1s. But #2 was lower print run, tougher to find. It's somewhere between a 6.5 and a 7. It's somewhere between that. You know, it's definitely a pressing candidate, little edge wear there at the corner. It is a newsstand. Nice gloss. No real problems as far as hey, what's up there? Good to see you, Comic Journey. The only problem is I've got the book and you don't. Yeah, somebody out in the crowd has 20 copies. I bought over 150 of these this book when it first came out. People were hyping books back then too, and they were talking this one up back in the day. You know, Venom's coming, Venom's coming. Because, I mean, they already had Eddie Brock at issue 298, and then 299. Technically, that's like the Hulk 180 for Venom because he appears on like 3 panels at the end of the book. 6.5 copy. It's a 6.5, somewhere in that range. You know, it does need a clean. You know, it'll look good on someone's wall. Now, hell, if you're a flipper and you got dorsal fins, this might be a book for you too, or you're an investor as well. I have a little bit of everybody. Oh, it was the first appearance, okay? Let me put it this way, okay? If I was born June 5th, 1980, but 3 days earlier, I popped out on June 2nd. June 2nd would be my first appearance. That's the first time I popped my head out my mom's fucking body. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how that goes. I mean, people go, oh, first appearance, this and that. And, I'm like, ASM 299, absolutely, he clearly appears at the end of the story in like 3 panels. And, 300, he's not even on the cover. That's a great cover, but man, it'd been even cooler if they had Venom on the cover. Absolutely. You're right. Smear 300. Oh, I agree with you. No, Hope 180, in my opinion, is a great buy for those. You're still here for me? Well, appreciate you. Thank you, guy. Appreciate it. So, yeah, Hope 180 is his first appearance. And, I mean, technically, about a month before Hope 180 came out, there were several comics, including one of the Mighty Thor issues that had, a half-page ad for Hulk 180, and it clearly showed Wolverine flipping around, and it was like, unique small images of Wolverine. So technically, that's his first appearances in the actual half-page ad. I mean, first full appearance, I'll go 181. It's the first full appearance where he appears in the full story. The 180, absolutely. We'll get to that one here in a second here, because I have the book here. I'll set it up on the stand even. Like I said, I'm going to go through some of these, and for those who want to see these books, if you're serious about getting books in my show, then tonight's a night that you need to come bring your big, at least come and check this stuff out. And this is Carmine Infantino work. So, a Flash Flame and all that. That is his not his first work, but it's one of his first works. So it's not his first work, but it might be. I haven't really investigated it fully, but it's one of his first works. I don't think it's his first. But nice gloss. That was 1946. That's United States Fighting Air Force number 9, 1954. Excuse me, 54. I'm so sorry, guys. Wait a minute, that's the wrong book. Is it? Wrong book, guys. Okay, I've had a long day here. I'm going to show you this book. This is not Infantino cover. This is not the Infantino cover. God, I'm 1 mile a minute here. Okay, my first show back. Allow me some ring rust. Okay, now that's just one of the Golden Age books. There's a low grade one. It's probably like a 253. Yeah, about 2530. That'd be one that goes up, and nothing crazy, fruity happening. But yeah, that's not the Infantino cover. I'm glad I caught myself on that. I grabbed the wrong book. I think I sat it over here. It's actually an Airboy comic. Let me get to that one, so I won't come off selling you guys any BS wolf tickets. This is the Infantino cover. So I showed you. Damn, my leg just locked up right there. I got a muscle in my leg that's been locking up, particularly during workouts. Found my feeling good. Just got a cramp in my leg there. And yes, I drink plenty of water and get plenty of potassium in me. It's just a residual from the car accident from several years ago. I'm getting some more PRP injections to help fix that. So that's Flash 139. This is Carmine Infantino's cover. That's Airboy Comics, Volume 3, Number 8, 1946. This is a car that is Carmine Infantino's work. Pretty badass. Got those giant like vulture-looking Thunderbird things attacking the aircraft. Those are huge ass fucking birds. It's one of his first works. That's Volume 3, Number 8, 1946. That is Carmine Infantino work there. What's up there, Sixpence? And so, same artist. Except this one's 1963. That's 1963. And that's 1946. So, very early Carmine Infantino. Yeah, this one here, pretty badass. Like I said, got to do some more research on it. Let's see here. Someone said earlier, one of the new guys here said I think it was Esteban, said that my voice was funny. Said I sound rough. I'm like, well, you don't want me on here talking like Gomer Powell or some shit. But yeah, that one's it's low grade. I gotta find out more about it. You know, detached cover, but pretty badass. Yeah, I'm gonna show off some other books. This one in particular, you know, it's split there at the top. I'll rip up a book tonight. Who knows? You can buy you some leather tool punch belts and wallets and think you're a tough guy or some shit. I ain't gonna. If I rip up a book, it'll be my own book. I never rip up anybody else's book. Yeah, 1946. That's Carmine Infantino working. We're gonna keep moving on here. I gotta go work out after this, and I got a 24-hour gym not far from me. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Handcrafted leather work for $1.99 there, Josie Wales. Pretty cool name, Josie Wales. I like that. Pretty damn vicious. Yeah, you are. You ever have that one comic that does not want to go into the bag? This was it. Yeah, but a pretty book. That Airboy number 8, 1946. And the Hulk here, we'll show off now. Nice book. Smoking, you know, it's got an issue, okay? What's up there, Wild Bill? Good seeing you. Good seeing you there, Chief. I'm never too crazy about this kind of tape of comics. I think that blue tape is the way to go. That's just me. I'm going to grab some out of the drawer even. Hey, blue tape's better than blue balls. You know what I'm saying? Blue tape is better than blue balls. But yeah, when I put it back, I'm going to put it back on with some blue tape. Oh, yeah, well, we'll be doing, yeah, good seeing you guys. And if you get a chance, check out Legion of Comics on YouTube. Great people there. Legion of Comics on YouTube. Great guy. My brother from another mother. Yeah, we're good to see you there. But like I said, just doing, like I said, a preview tonight, showing off some things. You know, I'm not going to open up every single book, but some of the main ones, like we opened up and showed off this thing is, here it comes. One of the things I like to do when I'm taking a showing off a book is I keep the backboard under it. Okay, that's good form. Okay, and the reason being is, well, it's not sitting there drooping. Okay, the book's not going like this, like a limp dick. Okay, so hey, you bring the books, you know, let them, you know, if it's burning a hole in your pocket, then, you know, bring it here. So this one, I did a Dancing with Hulk 180. Okay, someone crossed with a red magic marker the 25 cent out, and you know, a black marker, they put 5 cent right there. Of course, I wasn't that person. That was probably done years ago at some shop. And what? They did it to a Holy Grail. It was probably done back in 1974 when this book was new. They're probably like, damn it, we need to sell this book. We already been sitting on the shelf for a few months. And they said slash and did that. Technically, that would be newsstand, you know, markings. But when it comes to permanent marker, people aren't that forgiving. Like I said, the Fantastic Four number 52 had 5 cent written on the moon, but it was in number 2 pencil. That was the FF52 first Black Panther. This is the first appearance of Wolverine. Actually, overall, the book's beautiful. Other than that, you can get past that. You get past that. Overall, gorgeous book. Now, nice gloss to it. A good candidate for a cleaning press. You know, there goes the spine again. I mean, this is one of your premier Bronze Age books. You know, I tell people that all the time. Awesome. Yeah, he's good. Legion's awesome. Clean inside. Nice looking book. Let's just see if it has a Stamperoo in it. This, guys, just for the record, I have not looked at this book yet. So I'm discovering what you're discovering. I kind of like it that way, you know? We have our own fucking Easter egg hunt here. Let me sit down for this. I'm always careful when going to do the pages and stuff. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You ready? You ready for this? All right. Look at this. Marvel value stamp is here. Marvel value stamp is here. Marvel value stamp. That's a big one. That's a stamp, man. That is 90% of your battle with these Hulk 180s, 181s, or early Bronze Age Marvels is, do they have that? Half the time they're there, half the time they're not. When we're chicken dinner, the back's clean. And that's an old studio lamp back there from the 30s I use. That thing is bright. I had 2 of them, and the guy taught me how to buy one of them. It's got the old fins on it and stuff. That's really pretty on the back. You know, I want to take a quick look before I tell you a grade on it. You want to try my luck? Try your luck. Try with me, punk. That's clean. And like I said, it has the marble value stamp. So, man, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Give it some fucking punishment, folks. The biggest, like I said, the biggest hickey with this one is that they marked out, and it was done on the newsstand, okay? It is, someone did that back in the day. Someone at a newsstand slashed you that 25 cent with marker and said 5 cent deal. That's what they did. The spine's nice. It'd probably be a 7.0 if it wasn't for this. I'm just going to say, being safe, that it's probably like a 5.0. Blue Label has the stamp. No restoration, no color touch. So, problem-free book as far as it has the stamp. It's a complete book. Great gloss. It would probably be a 6.5. I think a 6.5 maybe. So I think it's a 5. I still say it's a 5. Still say it's a 5. It's got great gloss to it. That's a net grade, I'm calling it. I mean, overall, inside out, it's a nice book. You know, and it does have the stamp. So now that's like I said, that's 90% of your battle with these books, anyways. Is like I said, the marble value stamp. I'm always holding my breath when I'm going through a book. It's kind of weird, but I can't explain it. But I've been doing comics for so long. I started comics when I was about 4 years old. I had uncles that would smoke pot, and they'd smoke pot and all. And I'd go want to hang out nearby where they're at, and they had comic books and magazines, and I would literally be getting a goddamn contact buzz while reading comics and looking at them as a young kid. And the whole book's here. But I was cutting my teeth on their books. My uncles, this is like in the late 70s, you know, they were they were like young adult, you know, they were like late teens. So for me, I thought they were just God. So, but they let me go through their comics and look at them, and yeah, the comics they read were stuff from the 60s. It was, you know, they had kind of gotten past their comic years, and it was like, but it was stuff from the 60s up through the early 70s, and I'm like going through this stuff. But showing you again, it does have the marble value stamp. I say the net grade on this, it would be a 6.5 to a 7. I say it's a 7 because of and that was done on the newsstand. I can tell you that right now. I can say they slashed that and they put 5 cent there. But done in marker, unfortunately. Beautiful book overall, though. I believe that, you know, definitely clean and press this one. You know, it's good. Definitely pressable, you know, defect. But of course, that you can't take out. So, great book. I'm really happy with it. It does have the stamp, and I'm gonna show off some more stuff. Appreciate you guys coming and watching. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a big comic book auction starting on next Sunday. That'll be next Sunday. I'm doing my first auction. I decided on that for a lot of reasons. I'll tell you why. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. Like I said, the biggest one is that I absolutely believe that there's going to be too many of these firework motherfuckers. Hey, yep, have a good night. But there's too many of these firework pussies that are going to be like, oh, we were celebrating 4th of July while I licked my dog's dick by the lake, you know? And I'm like, shut up. Now, it started off that it had tape on the, you know, they were using clear tape to tape it on. I like blue tape. You know, I change it out when I can, you know. But yeah, gorgeous book here. We showed off ASM 300 earlier. You know, that's a pretty book. I said that's a 6.5 copy there, newsstand. You know, the amateurs might call it a 7. It's a 6.5. This here is a 5.0. That's a 5.0 copy, net grade. And it does have a stamp. And my pit bull just let himself in because he's a cocky piece of shit. That's a solid 5.5 copy here. That's a solid 5.5 copy here. Good looking book there. And that is number 2 pencil there. That 5-cent thing, that could easily be cleaned off. That's number 2 pencil. So that is absolutely fixable. You know, would not mislead you. This here, I'm not gonna break it out. It's a nice looking book. I'll change the bag on. The bag's kind of ripped. The book's beautiful shape. Anybody know who Matt Baker is? Anybody know who Matt Baker is? Matt Baker basically is the Jackie Robinson of comic books. He was the first major black artist in comic book history. And this is one of his covers. And he was fucking amazing. You know, impressive. He's the first major black artist, but for comic books. There were African Americans, blacks that did early comic strip stuff, you know, before mainstream comics in the Platinum Age. But as far as a comic book era and comic book, 10-cent format, Matt Baker is the Jackie Robinson of that. It's a beautiful book. I'm actually gonna, because it's in a ripple bag, I'm gonna open it up. And this is one of their where it's adhesive on the back. Look at that gloss. My lady friend is here. Hello there, Susan, the Conqueror. Susan just come through the door, people. But yeah, that's Matt Baker artwork there. He is freaking amazing. Well, it's Matt Baker's work. I mean, he did a lot of the Jumbo comics and the Sheena comics, those golden age 40s and 50s like Sheena comics. And Matt Baker tragically died at a young age. He died in his early 40s. He was young when he died. Like, he was younger than me when he died. So that's one of his pieces of work right there. And it's always a good day when I have some of his work around here. He like I said, I think he had maybe a 10-year run in comics as far as being, an artist and all, an illustrator. But he died at a young age, and that's one of his. He only did a couple of different Lassie covers, and that was one of them. Though I love that with the medical first aid bag. Lassie's look like he's on a mushroom high there, but yeah. Let's see here. That's a nice looking Black Bolt here. And I'll take it out. Let me see. So that's the second team up of the Inhumans. First full appearance of Black Bolt. And it's the first appearance of the Seeker and Inhuman. But smoking book. This one's beautiful. Great gloss on that one. Little press action. If you heard me just fart right then, I don't apologize. I'm on a high protein diet. Shame. I'm Shane. Centerfold. And as I say, I keep the backboard behind it. That way, it doesn't flop around and get, warped and stuff. This keeps it from getting more wear. But pretty book, front and back, in the middle, on the sides. Nice. And Oh yeah. He was in his 40s, Matt Baker, when he passed. Like I said, he did some amazing work. You can look up some of his comic book work out there. He was an amazing artist and all. He, like I said, I can't remember when he passed away from, but I just know he died young. And tragic there. Kind of ironic that Jackie Robinson died young also. You know, oh, thank you for the water there, hon.
No problem.
Say hi to everybody, Susan.
Hi.
She said
How's
hello.
everybody doing? I said hi on the feed. I'm Sixpence.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. You are Sixpence. Okay. I had forgotten that, Susan, because I don't pay attention to your handle there because you're always over here working with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Dune cover here is beautiful. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. It's a pretty looking book there. That's a sick cover there. That thing's so sick it needs to get goddamn 6 inoculations and go to ICU. It needs quarantine. It's so fucking sick. That's a fantastic for number 58. Love the blue, the light blue with the lines, and then the Doom there and the green cape coming down. That is sick. That's probably about that's somewhere like in the 6.0 range. 6.0 range. That's a pretty book. You got a mighty pretty book on you, boy. But we got some other cool ones here. This is a let's see, Tarzan Annual #1, and that's signed by Roy Thomas. Signed right there in black by Roy Thomas in front of Tarzan's titties right there in black, and it has the COA on the back. And that's a clear backboard if you guys are wondering. They got these acetate clear backboards, not like acetate gate, but it's a clear backboard with what you're seeing there. Or you can see the back of the book. Yep, you can. But it has the COA, Tarzan Annual 1, high-grade copy, signed by Roy Thomas. If you don't know who Roy Thomas is, you might want to educate yourself. Since Stan Lee said that Roy Thomas was one of his heroes. Yeah, that's pretty damn badass. If you own any Bronze Age comics, then you're pretty much guaranteed to have Roy Thomas work in there. Especially Marvel. This one here is signed by Mark Bagley here. Ultimate Spider-Man 1. It's a free comic book day. Ultimate Spider-Man 1. Oh, Roy Thomas was excellent. Signed in silver there by Mark Bagley with the seal and the COA and all. I always liked that cover. I thought that was a badass cover. And that's a tough book. That's high grade one too. That's like fucking like a goddamn shit. That's at least a 9.4. That's at least a 9.4 copy. Signed by Roy Thomas. Not Roy Thomas, excuse me, scratch that. Signed by Mark Bagley. Signed by Mark Bagley in silver with the COA. I'm actually happy because I didn't do any paid advertising for the preview tonight. I'll do paid advertising I pay for advertising. You have to. I'm going to bring a nice one here. But I'm gonna I didn't even do paid advertising. I just did a half-ass ad, and I got that book here too. The fight. It's maybe one of my top 10 comic covers of all time. That shit's so fucking hot. And that is I Love Lucy's first appearance in comics. That is sexy. That is sexy. That is fucking hot. Lucille Ball was hot. They made her campy for the TV show, but she was a pinup model long before the show. And man, that was a tall drink of a redhead right there. Desi Arnaz had it made. Oh yeah. Oh, that book? Yeah, we'll show it off here in a second. Yeah. But if you take me back in a time machine, I definitely would have wrestled Lucille Ball. I'd have had a ball. Get it? I'd have had a ball. gorgeous, tall, slender, redhead. Fucking, she's going down like Chinatown, baby. But Susan, I did show you records off a little bit earlier.
Cool, thank you.
These are represses of the Butcher album. They're in the 250 range. They've sold, some of them have sold for more than that. But what's this one here? Which repress is this
That
one?
one doesn't have the red. No, okay, that's the mono one. That's the more expensive one.
It's the mono one.
It
Not the kind of
has-
mono that puts you in the hospital.
No, that would be silly. But it has an orange vinyl record inside of it. That one's not sealed, but it's basically like.
Okay, so it has an orange vinyl record inside.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I gotta see this real quick.
Mhm.
That sounds sexy.
The sleeve is in amazing shape.
But that doesn't mean I'm gonna put a fucking on it or anything, okay?
Now this is a repress. To be clear, this is not the $500,000 original.
We ain't 500,000, but it's expensive.
I mean,
I tell you what, it's expensive though.
I thought it was about that now.
No.
Either way.
It ain't $500,000. It's expensive though.
In that shape, being all clean and shit, yeah.
I seen one sell for 25 grand not long ago.
Yeah, for one in average shape,
Yeah, no, average shape. I didn't say mint.
Yeah,
No, mint is 6 figures.
that's what I just said. Man, that stuff's crazy. But this is a repress, and it's the mono version, which is the more expensive version. It's rarer, more collectible, orange vinyl.
Yeah, it's good, sexy. I like that. But I mean, you got some twit out there that goes, it's not the original Butcher album. I'm like, well, why don't you go buy one, you welfare motherfucker?
No, that's for somebody who wants something nice and collectible and will hold its value because
Right.
there will always be Beatles fans.
Correct. And I mean, you know what? You're not gonna be able to. I promise you, you're more likely to be able to afford a Hulk 21 you are than there's this album here.
No, you're not going to be able to.
I sold
Most people are not going to be able to afford.
the last time that I sold the Butcher album was almost 20 years ago,
Mhm.
and it sold for big money back then. I've sold 2 in my lifetime, and I'll probably never see one again. You know why? Because they've
Because they're
gotten so
rare.
well, that too, but no, they've gotten so expensive.
Yeah,
I mean, they've gotten so expensive.
and the people who have them are
Don't-
holding them.
They're not. Well, would you want to sell it?
No, absolutely not.
Until I knock you upside the head, and fucking you're knocked out, and I have you gagged and tied up,
What
and
the
then
hell?
fucking I have you gagged and tied up after I knock you in the head, and then I sell I put the motherfucker at Heritage, I get it overnight it to
Uh-huh.
him, and then you're tied and gagged up, and we have sex.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
yeah. Fucking. But yeah. Anyways, bam, 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 Mary. That's cool. And then the other one she has, and I'm getting ready to show you some more books. Don't go, oh my God, it's a record show. This is the one. Tell them about this one, pretty girl.
That one is the stereo repress that has red vinyl. It's sealed, but still in amazing condition.
So I'm not opening it up because it's sealed. Get it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like if I have toys on a car, I'm not going to pop them open.
No, absolutely not. No, that one's still sealed.
Being that it's sealed, it's probably about a $250 piece.
Oh yeah,
The mono one would be probably about,
$250.
no, I'm talking about if it was sealed. It'd be
Oh,
more,
if it was sealed, it'd probably be like $500.
or more than that maybe.
Yeah.
But this one's open. That's about $250 because it's the mono, which is hard to get.
Mhm.
And that's the sealed one is not mono, and that's about $250.
Mhm.
So that's that. Put them where they're safe for right now,
Will do.
because I don't want to mess them up. You want to see Platinum Age? I'll show you some Platinum Age right quick. And then we'll get to some more Silver Age and Bronze Age shit. I said I showed that one there earlier. The 1949 Ring magazine with Jake LaMotta, Jake the Bull LaMotta, the Raging Bull, the Bronx Bull, it says on there. And then I was going to show you this because I showed it off to a few people. Really rare Platinum Age magazine, the Ladies' Home Journal, but it's got a pin-up girl in there in a bathing suit doing a waterboarding ride on behind the boat. Not the waterboarding torture, but a waterboarding ride
Oh yeah.
on that ski board. That is a hard motherfucker to find. Look at the color in that. That is a fucking hard to find motherfucker. Sexy too. Look at that. You get a crotch shot there. That's 1930. 1930. So Pretty badass there. I even have this one here. That Salt Lake City one, 1915. And that was a souvenir book showing the Union Pacific Railroad there. No, the Santa Fe. Which railroad is that? No, Western Pacific Railway. That's showing the Western Pacific Railway from Salt Lake City to San Francisco. Yeah, Salt Lake City to San Francisco. And that's the Western Pacific Railway there, that one there, 1915. We'll get back to some of your other stuff. And I'll have some older books like that as well. And this one here with Dracula on steroids there. Morbius, the living vampire. Who's Morbius? I know he's Morbius, God damn it, I'm older than you. Are you laughing at me about my old age in there, young woman?
No.
You better not be. Or else. Or else.
Just laughing. Yeah.
I'll get Emilio to hump your leg. Emilio humps my leg all the fucking time.
I don't want my leg on.
Jake humps your leg. Did you see Jake crowding me on the video earlier?
I did not, but
Yeah, he was on. Oh, he was on the video. Oh, he made appearances earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Jake the Pitbull made the appearances earlier.
I had the volume on when I was coming home, and he ran inside just when we thought he did when I turned.
Oh, no, he did. I knew when you were coming because of him.
Mm-hmm.
He hears her coming down the block from a fucking like half mile away.
Yeah.
The Jake's in love with her ass. So you got Amazing Spider-Man 101. First appearance of Morbius. Thing is sugar-free, fat-free, super unleaded. Highly unvaccinated, but it's a safe comic. Gorgeous book. No apologies on that one there. There's the front. Here's the inside cover. Yep, that's clean as a whistle. And here's the back of it. Nice gloss of this one. No apologies. No apologies whatsoever. What do you guys think about this book? Pretty book, hey? Talk to me here, guys. Talk back. Slapjack, talk me back. Nice. Look at that. Look how clean that is in there. She is pretty. That is a pretty book. I want to grease this book up and throw a fucking on it. So pretty. You're brand pretty. There you go. You can buy your Polaris sub for $6.99. Hey, you know what? Hey, maybe they could take that to the Titanic. The Polaris sub. It's a Polaris nuclear sub. For $6.98. We need to get an image of that from the internet and do a meme with the Polaris nuclear sub ad. That'd be fucking great, wouldn't it? Yeah, shit. You and Chris Hansen meet for cooking cookies every day. Oh, it's a beautiful book. Oh, you're all good here, brother. Yeah, that's a nice looking book. Clean book. Woo! Got a little snag down there in the bottom spine. But I mean, this book is overall pretty. Needs a nice clean and press on this one. You know, if it wasn't for that snag down here, at the corner right beside the M, I'd say it's probably, it'd be higher grade. It'd probably be closer to, closer to a 7. But hold on, don't panic. I say it's probably really nice looking book here. I'd probably say it's about right around a 5.5 copy. 5.5 copy. Nice mid-grader, but it's a really attractive mid-grade book. Really attractive mid-grade book, I mean, definitely a wall book by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, look on your phone, Susan. Am I looking blurry on here?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, it is. So this is why this is why I'm doing this tonight. So I'm going to have to get a hold of my, don't panic, guys. I'm going to have to get a hold of my internet provider and have a talk with them. That gives me a week to get, I see I'm coming in clear now. Anyways, I say it's about a solid 5.5. That's part of it, but it's also the problem is with the internet.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to talk to them and get that rectified and all. But am I coming in clear right now, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got some more heat here for you. This Fantastic Four number 112 gorgeous Hulk versus Thing cover. I love this cover and I've had it a million different times. Every time I get it, I say I'm going to keep this one. I had a 9.4 one time. I said I was going to keep it, but I end up selling it because people want it so much. Enough said. Gorgeous book. Oh, cool. We'll appreciate the feedback. That's why I'm doing this tonight. Basically, you're watching me taking batting practice the way Mike Trout or some baseball player is, or a basketball player doing warm-ups and stuff, shooting, throws in the court. This one here is nice looking. I'd say it's probably is it probably in the that's probably a nice solid 6.5 copy. Nice 6.5 copy there. That black cover is hard to find in high grade. Nice solid 6.5 copy. No apologies on that one. This is a smoker. For you guys who like TV, movie, comics from the gold and silver age. This is golden age. This I Love Lucy here is a tough one. Like, you can go find ragdoll copies that are in lower grade out there, and those are still going to cost you, a couple $100. Like, there's a 2.0 for sale on eBay right now. I think that's a couple $100. I think there's a 6.0 on eBay for like close to $700 or so. This here is somewhere in the mid-grade range. It's somewhere in that 5.5 range. It needs a press, a light, clean, and press. The colors are amazing. Yeah, I definitely would wrestle Lucille Ball. What about you, Susan? Would you wrestle Lucille Ball back in the day? She was smoking.
Lucille Ball, wow.
Would you wrestle her?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. You lose your switch hitter card if you don't wrestle her.
Like I said, I'll make the
You damn straight. Gorgeous book here. Yeah, that's her first comic appearance. That's the first I Love Lucy in comics. It really needs a clean and press. I say it could be a 6. I say it's a 5. It's a 5.5 to 6.0 copy. 5.5. Yeah, about 5. It's a 5.5 to 6.0. 5.5. Let's say 5.5 to be safe. That's pretty though, man. I'll never say that I'm never going to give a grade that would be after a press. That's just unprofessional and misleading. But it definitely, a press would do this justice, big time. You don't see a lot of, the spine has some ticks, but overall you don't see, a lot of this on the cover can be pressed out. A lot of pressable defects, and it's complete. It's fully intact. Boom. Like I said, and it's got that, see that arc here? You want that. Most of these TV show or cartoon books or movie books almost always were beat up. It has that arc to it, so that's got nice supple cover, nice supple pages. Like I said, I keep these under backboard when I'm showing them off, so you don't want to have them flopping around in your hand. The more you have that book like out of position and flip-flopping around, you put more wear on the staples. I have a master's in history museum studies, and I've worked at different museum archives handling periodicals and doing preservation and restoration of historical books going back to the 1600s and documents going back earlier than that. You always don't want to have uneven weighting on stuff. That's why if you're looking at an old book, you sit it down. I'm talking about the actual books. You open it from the center. Nice looking book. No apologies on this one except for that you don't have it. Just a good, clean, overall book. All the pages are there. That's one that I'm halfway tempted to keep myself, but I'm going to sell it because my customers come first. I will end up selling that. And, I've got too many people who've asked about it. I've had too many people that have, creamed their pants and been like, I want that. They're like, I love Lucy. And her fiery red self. Yeah, that one will go to somebody who loves Lucy. And that's her first comic appearance. Love the book. All day long. Just a smoking fucking book. So yeah, we're going to need to do something about the screen and stuff, Susan. As far as finding something to put the monitor on to keep it level. Because there's a new setup here. I moved 850 miles here to Florida, and it's been an adventure getting down here and getting moved and resettled and everything. But this is another golden age here that I like. This is the second Lone Ranger in comics. And again, I've already I want to show off this Batman Adventures 12 next. But oh, cool. Well, that's good to know. Because I'm going to start hosting shows down here. All comic shows. Balls deep. Nothing but comics. No dumb cosplayer, no Teletubbies and Beanie Babies being sold on table number 5. Pure fucking just come in and you smell old comics. And no, anybody who tries to sell doo poo in my show at my comic shows will get beat up. That's the second Lone Ranger comics, and it's an iconic cover. He actually, the scene here on the cover actually comes from an early Lone Ranger scene where he's holding the hat up with his rifle behind a stone, with him and the horse ducked down behind it. That's from actually an iconic scene from early Lone Ranger flick. But that's a Dell 4-color Lone Ranger. It's the second Lone Ranger in regular comic format, not the larger books or big small books and all that shit. But it's about like I said, I think it's probably about a 4.0. I think it's about a 4.0 to 4.5. 4.0, 4.5. Good looking book. No apologies on that one. Second Lone Ranger in comics. That was a nice one there. And let's see here. And I've got plenty of other books than this, guys. I'm just going through. Like I said, this is me saying, hey, missed you guys. It's been 4 months, and getting people familiar with me again. If I just sit there and turn the lights on and did an auction, I'll get my ass kicked. I need to do some paid ads. I need to kind of really work it up. I'll probably, between now and next Sunday, do another couple of live videos saying, motherfuckers, I'm here again. Peddling Pete's coming at you. I'll probably do a reveal video for the giveaway that I'm going to do, because I'll do a nice final giveaway. I always do. It'll be something fucking nice. It won't be no bullshit stuff like, hey, I got a Daredevil number 201 I'm giving to everybody. Like, that fuck them people, Screw them. Jellyfish motherfuckers. That ain't jellyfish, though. 3 hot ladies for the price of one on the front cover. Newsstand. Good looking book. Add to that newsstand. Beautiful book. Newsstands are a lot tougher for this one here. About a 7.0 copy, something like that. Looks like that to me, to be about a 7.0. And I'll show it off here. Like I say, it's good to be back. And if I haven't done this yet, I'll do it now, because I need to do it. I use this old office chair. It's old wooden swivel chair from the 30s. But I'll tell you something, man. This thing's comfortable. It's a lot better than the fucking fancy. I went through blowing money on fancy office chairs. I gave them away before I left Virginia. I said, fuck these fancy office chairs. The damn wooden swivel one here is fucking most comfortable. And it doesn't give me hemorrhoids. Who knows? But anyways. What part of Florida are you living there, Esteban? Nah, I think the neighbors are already scared of me. I have a 5-foot leg lamp in my fucking picture window up here that glows like electric sex. It's the warm glow of electric sex from my front window. Like, you cannot drive down my street without seeing a 5-foot, 60-inch Christmas Story leg lamp in my window. And yeah. People usually do beelines around me. I'm a lot larger in person. I go to the gym, people do beelines around me. They're like, that guy's fucking too intense. Is that a stretch, Susan?
No.
They do. Yeah, nice newsstand here. I'll call it a 6'5". I see that right there, but that's... got a little there. So it's a 6.0. It's a 6.0. But that's why I'm bringing these big ones out. I'm showing it off. for books between for books between for books between 19 really between I think I have a different I grade books basically between bronze, bronze, copper, and modern age. I grade them about on the same scale. The golden age, I have a different skill for that, Oh, have you? Good. Good, clean, problem-free with Harley there with the gun, getting ready to gun them down, get it? Just a good, clean, problem-free book. Nothing wrong with it. This one really impressed with you. A lot of good for this. And like I said again, I'm never going to guarantee a grade off of a clean and press. But the thing about this book was no one knew this book was going to be special. It was low printed compared to its contemporaries in the early 90s. And it was a goddamn children's cartoon. And your adult readers, even your readers that were, probably 15 and up, they didn't care about this book when it came out. This was like a ha-ha book. It was like Gladstone Disney books or something. Like, oh, okay, it's a cartoon book. It's kind of Super Friendish, campy. Well, it's not as campy as the Super Friends, but although Super Friends is cooler. But because I'm so old that Super Friends were like a new thing when I was a kid. Yes, I've just dated myself. Some recaps on the things we've shown so far. Got this fucking sickness here. And I'm going to have some other books too that are not here right now. I'm going to pick up more books tomorrow. And I said that one is probably around a 5560 copy. 5560 copy. That one there is probably somewhere in the 6.5 range. This one here is, I think, 6.5, and then the whole there, the neck grade, it would have been a lot higher grade. It does have the stamp. It is complete. Blue label. It does have the stamp. Someone took red marker. It was a newsstand that did it. It crossed out that 25 cent and then put in marker 5 cent on the red hole there, font, the trade dress. But it is a solid 5.0. It's a rock solid 5.0. If it hadn't have been for the marker on here, it'd probably been close to a damn 7. Easily. ASM 300 is somewhere around a 6.5 or so. Newsstand, around 6.5 or so. And then, like I said, I have some things like the, I got some other things too, like I say. But the Lone Ranger there, that's a second Lone Ranger in comics, dull full color there. Golden Age, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's one here. This is a neat one here. I gotta check who the artist is, but it's the Chief. I like to look at the artwork on that thing. I was just showing it off. I got better books than this could be going up, but just thought it was cool. I'm gonna have a lot of Silver Age. I'll show some off in a second here. I've got some other books to show off, but just I've got some Golden Age. Every age. Like this one here, I showed a minute ago. I like because that's Carmine Infantino, but that's also Carmine Infantino. That's 1963 First Reverse Flash, issue number 139. This is Airboy Comics, number 8, 1946. That is Carmine Infantino work. You get the fighter pilot fighting the big, like giant vultures there. 1946. So You got Infantino in the Silver Age and then the Golden Age, and that's one of his very first works. So showed that off earlier. I got some sexy slaps too for the 4th of July. Got that one here. The Satan's Hollow #3 Zenoscope. That's CGC 9.8 blue label white pages. Boobies, flag, Marine Corps, pretty sick. And they only made 200 copies, limited to 200 copies. That is sexy for the 4th of July right there. I'll show you some other books here. You know, just a little sample. Like I said, there will be more. No. Avengers 13. Avengers 37. You got King Size Annual 7 Avengers there. No, that's a key book there. Well, you got, you know, some Silver Age Batmans in here and a mixture. This is the first appearance of King Cole, Creatures on the Loose, The Coming of King Cole. That's King Cole's first appearance. There's your key Daredevil book there. Everybody knows that cover. Someone asked about Daredevils. Here you go. I got Daredevil right there. You know, Demon #1. That's Jack the King Kirby. Jack the King Kirby greatness there. You know, so we got a mixture in here. Demon Hunter #1. First appearance of Marvel owns him. Yeah, Marvel owns him. It's the first appearance there. And Marvel owns him there. So there you go. This one here, Fantastic Four 66. You know, I got a bunch of Fantastic Fours here. Boom. Boom. Early Green Lanterns, like 10 centers. You know, plenty of heat for everybody. You know, nice books here. No apologies whatsoever. Boom. What do you guys think? I mean, I think I got enough Green Lantern there, so I love Silver Age Green Lantern. You know, got plenty of that stuff. You know, it's like I said, I got Marvel and DC, something for everybody. If you're horny for, you know, Wolverine, 1, 2, 3, Into the Foe. Yeah, you know, so I mean, that's a whole run for Frank Miller. It's Miller time, baby. You know, Frank Miller Wolverine series. His first solo series, but not his, of course, not his first appearance. First appearance is somewhere over here. It goes over there. You know, little Toxic Avenger going on. You know, you got plenty of shit here. God, here you go. X-Men. For you guys who are horny for X-Men, #11. Is that good enough? Number 17. 22. 23. When I do a show, I'm going to make sure I have a really great show, guys. These are good looking books, too. 50. I've always loved that fucking cover. That is sexy as fuck. I love the green in that. You know, for people who went crickets on me, shit. You're missing out on the good stuff. You know, I got plenty of Thor. That's definitely Jack Kirby work. I'll tell that a mile away. He does such amazing work. I mean, there's stuff. Like I said, there's books for everybody in here. I got a bunch of $1, $2, $3, and $5 books that'll be going up. So it's not like everything's gonna be for the people that got too much money. You know, I've got books for every fucking body. You know, I mean, here you go. If you can't afford one of them big books, you got that, right? And then look, but wait, there's more. I love this book. Underrated as fuck. Love Brother Voodoo. First Brother Voodoo in comics, people. First Brother Voodoo Saurus right here, guys. Paging First Brother Voodoo Saurus. That's a sick cover. Strange Tales there, number 169. There you go. Submariner number 3. Gorgeous copy, too. Number 4, anybody? How about First Tiger Shark? Gargantos, that's a high grade one too. I know. Is anybody else gonna fucking talk? God damn, say something. Nightwing. That's a spoken book. Someone else talk. I mean, seriously. That's a sick book. Oh yeah, like Hitler and Red Skull appear in this one here. You see. I mean, someone say something. God damn. Emilio's too busy fucking looking at fucking we promise we are 18. That's a sick book. How can you not like God damn it, the Black Knight? That's a sick book. Now, all sorts of good shit here, guys. I mean, like I said, just heat coming all day long. You know, if these books aren't great, I don't know what is. I mean, it's just good stuff all day long. You know? That's Marie Severin colors there. Oh yeah, and I got more coming. I've got some nice. I'm picking up some nice Golden Age and Silver Age tomorrow, so that's happening too. So. Here's something to get you horny. Emilio, we need a new president. Since we only get douchebags to vote for now, we can at least have this guy. I'd vote for him over all the other guys right now. God damn it, Prez, number 1. And wait, there's more. Prez number 2. You know, there's something else for everybody. I mean, say, DC, Spectra. Yes, I mean, there's Spectra's DC. Yeah, but you're not going to pay up for it, though. Dude, here's the thing. I respect the fuck out of that dude. I may, but don't be asking for it. And because I'm not going to sell Golden Age horror at 75% market, because that shit is hard for me to get, because what everybody fucking thinks that it's still worth fucking 2020 pandemic pre Biden $5 a gallon fucking gas, God save the Queen Man prices. That shit is huh? Oh yeah, fucking I've read all those issues for Prez. Actually, when I was a kid, my uncles had that one, and I've read through those. Actually, I've read that whole series for Prez. Actually, it was a pretty good read. But I mean, I'm down with bringing in Golden Age horror, but that's pre-COVID. Here's the thing: is that people think that I will sell it for nothing. That shit is hard to get. I mean, I guess you could call that is pre-code. It is Carmen Infantino work, the creator of Flash, well, the creator of Barry Allen Flash, but that's 1946 there. But I do have like this one over here. I guess you could say is right. It's not horror, but it's definitely kind of like a crazy cover. It's Top Adventure Comics, and the colors in here are wild. It reminds you of it's pre-code. No, it's not, is it? No, it's not. It says, yeah, it is. It's pre-code. Because it says in the square, it says a top quality comic. It's not code. It's from the early 50s though. But the police officer's holding a Tommy gun. And the dude's sitting there, shirtless, and he's like ready to shoot the cop, and the cop's got he's got a Tommy gun. You see the barrel on it, the big drum on it? Oh yeah, it'll be available. And I got some Golden Age Super Cat. I'm joking with you on that part, but no, I'll work on it. It's just, it's not easy getting those books. Ain't shit. And by the way, that's number 2 pencil. The 5 cent on the moon is number 2 pencil. That will clean off. But it's not easy getting those goddamn books. So if you're going to request them, at least fucking stand and deliver. And I'm not going to expect, nice book there. I'm not going to expect you to think you're going to pay 110% market price. But those books are tough, man. I have a chance of getting the crime suspense stories where the woman's head's chopped off. I got a chance at that, but it depends on what the person's fucking asking. That is very fucking high grade. Silver Surfer number 2. It's smoking high grade. Like, needs to be graded. This one I'll take out and show you. Look at this. This thing is smoking. I actually need this one for my UFO flying saucer collection, but again, my customers come first. And I do that. I know you probably think I'm just talking shit, but look how clean it is. Look at that square bound. That is spinner rack fresh. Look at that motherfucker. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh yeah. No, back that look at this, guys. Look at that fucking cover. That thing is fucking clean. At a 5.5, I might buy the motherfucker. You can't find it at 5.5. The last one I sold, believe this or not, was fucking coverless. And the person said they were getting a photocopy cover made. Oh my God, yeah, those McFadden pedigree books were sick. Look at that, man. Good spine. You know me, I like a good spine. That's what I tell the ladies. Hey, baby, I like a good spine. Susan's like, watch it, Pedro. Look how square that is there, guy. Look at the corner sharpness. What you're seeing there, that's actually from the printers. That's actually part of the comic. That's actually not second. That's actually from the printing process. Anybody that knows that will finish comics. Needs a light press right here. That does not color break. Guys, I'm gonna take a look at the back. This thing is sick. Probably an 8.5 on a bad day. 8.5 on a bad day. I see the hearts. And hit the thumb like button, guys. If you hadn't yet, punish that fucking like button. Treat that like button like your fucking ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. Make the like button your bitch and smash it. Man, that book is sick. To find these square pounds here. No, it hasn't been read. It hasn't. If these were read, you'd know. Oh my God. I want to send in for all the toy fucking Revolutionary War soldiers, 204 of them. And yes, I'm old enough that I actually bought stuff like that from these magazines. Comics and all. I did. I was a kid that sent in for everything. And I sold greetings cards when I was a kid. I actually did that and sold that to win prizes. And I actually sold flower seeds, gardening seeds. And I actually won me a telescope through the thing called Olympic sales program. Not the Olympics, but Olympic sales program. I actually, guys, this could be a damn 9.0. It's at least an 8.5. Yes. We'll be actually here in Florida, coins are way bigger than comics. Am I lying, Susan?
No.
Coins are fucking huge here in Florida. Fucking I'm having to step up my game because we have a booth at the antique mall.
You got me a wicked coin inside of a token from the World's Fair.
Yeah.
Good way of digging up nice stuff.
No, they're daggone there you go, Silver Surfer number 6. Let me see something here. Silver Surfer number 2. That was a beautiful one. Number 5. And that's a beauty. These are all really good looking copies. You know, number 4, you know, I don't have number 3 or 4, but you know what, guys? I mean, you can't have all the keys. I've sold them all. I've sold the whole run. One night I sold the whole run of Silver Surfer. And one night, I mean, I've sold number 1 in every shade of color. No, but yeah, coins will definitely be on the menu. Here's the thing. Comic prices went down when the Biden jacked up prices on gas, okay? Coins, poo. Coins are still going up. And it's because, you know, they have that bull market effect with the silver and gold, you know, that's in the coin market. I'm constantly seeing a coin selling left and right on Instagram posts, you know, even on like Whatnot, shit like that, but you can't stand Whatnot. And people ask me, are you going to be doing any more Whatnots? The only thing I'm going to use Whatnot for is to sell really, if I have boxes of really cheap shit, Whatnot. Otherwise, you know, no bueno, you know. Some really nice Silver Age Silver Surfers. You know, of course, issue 34. Newsstand, love that book. Thanos, I mean, what's not to love? You know, some affordable stuff. There's First Puma appearance, high grade, you know, and there's some of the 300 issues, and we have ASM 300 sitting over here, you know. But yeah, we're gonna be doing coins again. So, you know, it's for me, if I have coins on the speed, on the live feed, and or gold, if that's silver or gold coins in the live feed and they don't sell, here's a face of concern. This all gold here. That's a gold. That's a quarter ounce gold coin there. That's a 1909 Indian head, $5 gold piece from 1909 on my green. I love coins. I'll show you that in a second. You know, just like I said, some things affordable. I'm going through this. So some of this is as much surprise as to me as it is to you. So that's too funny. Susan,
Yeah.
come here a second.
Okay.
All the way, we just came down to Florida. And don't reveal where these came from, okay?
Okay.
But you know how far these came away, right?
Yeah.
And I just came from Virginia, right?
Uh-huh.
Here.
Oh, that's funny.
I've got to tell Scott.
That's funny.
So these books came from like the other side of the country. And one of my business, one of the people I know that's a good friend of mine in business, Scott DeStrump at Atomic Comics Emporium. I just moved 850 miles away from Virginia, where Scott's shop is, over in Hampton, Virginia. And I was just going through these comics, and a random backboard has his shop's name on the back. But this book came from the other side of the country, completely away from Virginia. So that's funny. It's a small world in the comic business. I tell people that all the time. I got to share that with Scott. That's too goddamn funny. But yeah, you know, we're not lacking for substance here, guys. I have your funny books hanging right here. You know, it's no apologies as far as you know, content of what we have. You know, Submariners, First Doctor Voodoos, X-Men, a little bit of everything. Green Lanterns, had a bunch of Green Lanterns earlier. Here's a key Green Lantern coming up. Hold on a minute. And I have been farting all night, guys, and it's because I'm eating all this protein. Someone said I lost weight. Doesn't really look like I've lost that much weight, Susan, because they said looked like I lost weight.
God, yeah. You even look like you lost weight on the camera.
Yeah, well, I'm probably between 25, 30 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
And I'm tighter.
You know you done lost weight if the camera shows it.
Put your arm. Come here. Grab my bicep.
Okay. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Need to put your hands around that?
No.
No. You can't get your hands around
My
that?
fingers are touching on the other side.
Nice. Do you?
Smell the biceps.
I weigh like 285 pounds. You know, I weigh like 285 pounds. I'm a fucking heavyweight. Here you go. Here's a key. And that's a pretty one too. That is a key. And there you go. The Daily Stow with Jon Stewart. And that's a good looking one there. Huh?
I'm going to be moving around the house.
You're fine, hon.
You need anything you catch me while you see me?
You're fine. Now, like I said, and there's affordable ones too. Not everything's $5 million. No, I think the arm she was grabbing weighs 135 pounds.
You got some big ass arms.
I think I weighed 135 pounds in like fucking 4th grade. Or 3rd grade, I'm not sure. Well, I'm shoulder, chest across, I'm 60 inches, like around me. You take a tape measure and come through here, the chest, I'm 60 inches. So hence it's impossible to close shot for me. There you got Silver Age, Hulks, early Iron Mans, first Iron Fist appearance. Iron Fist 1. You know, fucking Jungle Action, Jungle Fever. That's Jungle Action number 6. You already know the answer to that. Yeah, me too. But the Iron Fist comics. That one, they marked, it was newsstand, but they marked the 25 cent out with the red X and they took with marker and put on the L there. The Marvel value stamp is there. The book would have graded a 7. I'm saying it's between a 5 and a 5.5. It's between a 5 and a 5.5. Complete book. I've already taken it out to show you. You can rewind it. I'm not going to, continue handling the book over and over because I already took it out once earlier. Just good shit. Here's a good one. Nice ag grade copy of First Legion of Monsters, Just good shit. And like I said, there's affordable stuff. Not everything is $5 million comics, I've got the run of that, So, something for everybody, guys. Something for everybody. And I'm excited about this, and I don't want to fucking sound like a putz, but I've missed you guys because I like cussing people out randomly and that kind of thing. So it's been a minute, so time to bring back the fuckery, time to bring back the fuckerments. I got the 180 there is beautiful, and like I said, it would be a 7.0, and the camera things would be set up a lot differently for my main show when I'm doing it on next Sunday. I'm not going to do it this Sunday because, like I said, you got too many of these fucking sudden patriots. I'm a veteran, 7.5 years military service, and while I appreciate some people showing patriotism, it's crazy that I was a veterans advocate for a good part of 20 years and even worked on Capitol Hill for the American Legion National Headquarters. And, it's just like anything else. We have a lot of injustices with, civil rights and whatnot. And you'll get people who get all mad and they hear about, a racial injustice. And then they go back to, what they get back to doing? Hey, want to go order pizza? Oh, man, I want to go be else some porn. Hey, want to play Call of Duty? Most people are carving their own rule. But it's just funny that all of a sudden for 4th of July, everybody's like, woo, snakes and sparklers. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it this Sunday because it just, I'm not going to compete with the holiday. I have a 48-star flag right on this wall here. It was passed down from my grandfather's farm. And there's pictures on my Instagram and Facebook of it. But it was passed down from my grandfather's farm in West Virginia. It's from the late 30s. It's like hand-stitched. And my dad actually flew it from one of the World Trade Centers that he helped build. So I'm a big patriot. That's a POW MIA band there. But you just get people that all of a sudden, there's a lot of fake ones. Oh, God, yeah. Well, they get I'm going to go and have some fucking pussy that's fucking milking his fucking nipples going, I was with my family during 4th of July. Or you have some losers like, I was drunk during the 4th of July. And I'm like, well, congratulations. You got a 60 IQ. You were fucking drunk. I'm not a heavy drinker, none of that kind of shit. I rarely fucking, what's up there, Comics on the Edge? Good to see you. Air Force salute here. But I've never been a huge drinker at all. I watched my dad drink himself to death. God rest his soul. Salute to my Army veteran, Vietnam veteran, U.S. Army dad. But, he drank himself to death. Hit the like button, people. Make the like button your fucking hoe. Okay? But, you know, like I said, we're going to be bringing some nice books. Hulk 180, FF number 52. That's a fucking beauty. And the 5 cent, like I said, that 5 cent there on the moon is actually number 2 pencil that'll easily clean off. That is an easy clean job. What's even better is that it's in the wider part of the moon. So, you know, if it was in the yellow, it'd be a little hard, but that'll be an easy one. And the book's clean. It's actually a really nice looking copy. You know, clean it, press it, and resubmit it. You know, that's what I say. But we're gonna have a good time, guys, and trying to bring in the viewer. Like I said, I'm contacting my internet company about getting may have to change the speed of my internet because I don't want any hitches during the auction. BA12, you know, fantastic for number 112. It's getting better. Yeah, it's a 5.5. Well, I've been grading books for a long time, man. It's a beautiful 5.5. I mean, it's got the stamp. I mean, that's like 90% of your battle with this book. Yeah, I like that. Thank you for hitting that one. You know, and, you know, share my video out, people. You know, let your friends know that we're going to have some really great books coming next Sunday. Not this Sunday, next Sunday. So that'll be, you know, Lord, man, I broke a world record for farting on my video here. So it'll be July 9th. Sunday, July 9th. Don't hold me to this. I may do like a show selling cheaper books on next Thursday, but as far as the big books like this will be Sunday, next Sunday. I may do a Thursday night show. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about it. But as far as but next Sunday, not this coming Sunday, but July the 9th, Sunday, July the 9th. You know, we're gonna have that, and like I said, because I'm gonna pick up some more stuff. I just don't want it because it's kind of a fucked up week. That's a beautiful ASM 101 first Morbius. You know, I have to really be careful about competing with holidays. Newsstand there. Yeah, but like I said, it's competing with holidays can be a suicide mission. You know, any seller will tell you that. And any business will tell you that. But we'll have a better setup here. Won't be all the glare on the books. The camera, I'll have different things set up because that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm spending the next several days where it's going to be shit hot tight. And I'm going to have like some UFOs dangling in the background. I got a disco ball I'm going to be hanging in the background. It's going to be cool. It'll be too cool, guys. It'll be too cool for school. But yeah, but I shall return and appreciate you guys. Peace, love, and chicken grease and all that fun shit. Oh yeah, let me show you something before I leave. This is kind of cool. I had to get this thing. Look at this UFO clock. I know I'm not selling it. I am a UFO guy. We will be doing UFO talk shows here. We'll be getting set up for that. It's actually a UFO clock. It came from England. Let's get little antennas on it. Metal legs. It actually ticks and works and everything. It's a real UFO clock. Actually solid metal. Isn't that cool? Isn't that totally fucking tits? Another thing, when I do my giveaway during the shows, just to show you what I do, people go, how do we get entries? Say you buy a book during the show, we do entry tickets. Your name goes into the alien head and you get some head. Some books, if you buy a book like this, You know, if you ended up getting a book for like $400, then I'm making this up. That's not what I'm asking for the book. I'm saying, but if you got a book for like $400, then you probably, that's not a given shot. It's not a set number, but I'm saying instead of giving you just one ticket, you might get like 5. If if you bought a book for $100 or $200, you probably get 3 tickets. If you just bought like a $5 book, you're getting 1 ticket to go in. And each time you buy something, like if I have some cheaper books on my AB, because there'll be a rack that says A, B, C, and D. You know, if you bought the whole night, if you're there during the whole night, you bought $105 books, like different each go, then that's another ticket for you. You know, if you buy a book, we do immediate entries. I have where you can pick a number on the dice roll. We do a dice roll at the end of the auction series. We'll be doing this auction. Will be probably at least 3, if not 4 nights. We'll have a lot of stuff to sell. I've got more boxes over here. You can probably see them back over here. 3, if not 4 nights. So I want to. Yeah, I got a shit ton of stuff. So at least be 3, if not 4 nights. We will move fast. I don't fuck around. Books go up, books come down. If they're sitting on the ABCD rack for more than a few minutes, I might lower the price by $5. I might not. I might just say fuck you and take it back. But books like this are going to be on the auction stand. Like this isn't going to be a buy deal. This is going to be on the auction stand. There's too many people who want it. That'll be on the auction stand. You know, a book like this will probably get an immediate entry where you get to pick a number. I have a 20 spot sheet, and people at the end, there are 10 immediate entries, and then there's 10 people's whose names are picked out of the alien head. So 10 people's names get picked out the alien head. They go in number of how I pick them on the 20 count chart. Then I have a 20-sided dice that I roll at the end. Whoever's numbers on the chart gets their number roll for their name, and of course by a number roll first, we'll get the final drawing item. Right now, I don't know what it is. I thought about maybe a New Mutants 87 CBCS 9.2 autographed by Liefeld, but it might be something else. I might do something even better. I don't know. I've had some people going, there's a lot of fanboys of that thing, Spider Boy. Fucking makes me sick saying that name. But, or, some dumb, like, Ultimate Fuck Off 4 book. Like, I call Ultimate Fallout for the record. If you hear me say Ultimate Fuck Off, that's Ultimate Fallout, okay? Ultimate Fuck Off 4, stupid. You're going to UF4, shut the fuck up. What is that, a grunge band from the fucking 90s, UF4? Get the fuck out of here. No, Ultimate Fuck Out 4 maybe, or who knows. I'm just driving the straws, but but it'll be a good giveaway I do at the end. So we'll be doing all that shit, all that fuckery. So, the more books you buy, the more entries you get in the head. The more books you buy, the more head you get. Get it? Right. So that's how this fucking shit goes, guys. But we'll be going fast after it, and my eyes are tired, guys. But yeah, we'll be going fast after it. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna fight. And have a good night. Like I said, all right, guys. U.S. Air Force salute out.